Hello and Assalamu alaikum. Today video is about Ireland, what to see and where to go in Ireland if you're coming here for a visit to Ireland, or if you have been living in Ireland and want to know the top 5 places to visit in Ireland. So I just thought that it may be a good idea to make it and show you, even if you have been living for a long time, you might not have gone to those places. So let's start with the first ones, the top 5 picks from my side in Ireland. So the first one on the top of the chart would be the Cliffs of Moher. I've just put some of the snaps of the Cliff of Moher, so they are because they are outstanding and the view is quite good. They are basically on the west side of Ireland, and you can see a few snaps as you go. And this is the map to show where basically the Cliff of Moher are. Actually, Cliff of Moher. So this is basically Ireland map, and you can see that Dublin is on the east side of Ireland. And the Cliff of Moher is this red blob which you see. So this is where the Cliff of Moher is. It is quite near to Galway city, which is the third largest city in Ireland, in the Republic of Ireland. Okay, and if you are planning to go to the Cliff of Moher, as I have shown you the cliff images, so there is a track over there where you can go and visit and walk on the cliffs. But if you're going there and you have a car, please do visit the Doolin Ferry, which I have given as well, because I'm not being paid by them, but just to let you know that the boat trip is outstanding. I think so. It's 45 minutes, 1 hour boat trip, which you take from this point, and they give you a tour from the seaside of the Cliff of Moher, which I honestly like more than going directly to the Cliff of Moher, because over there you will park the car and you will see from the cliff to the sea towards the seaside. But if you are taking a ferry, it's much more enjoyable. You will like it more. Of course, if there is a bad weather, it can become quite jumpy, and if you can easily get seasick as well. But it's must try that if you are going there, do take the boat trip. So the next in the list, in the top 5 in Ireland, would be the Ring of Kerry. So Ring of Kerry is basically, it's a ring, as you can see the blue line. It's a ring which can be covered in car. If you are doing that, in 3 hours 30 minutes. So there are buses which are going from Dublin as well, which take you through the Ring of Kerry. Okay, so there are some major cities around the Ring of Kerry as well. It's a nice drive. It's around like you are covered, you are going around the Atlantic Ocean, and it's all green fields all around, mountain, hilly areas. So it's the second best recommendation from my side. And in the map, so Dublin is in kind of in the northeast now, and this place is like the last part of land. Okay, after which there is all the Atlantic Ocean, and then basically the other side of the world starts. So here in the red, actually just to show you the location, this Killarney, Kenmare. So these are the two major cities in the Ring of Kerry. So this is like a tourist map I've placed as well, just to show you the attractions and the location. So the biggest city in the Ring of Kerry is this on the top right. You can see Killarney. This is the major city, and there are major hotels, and the accommodations are there. Most of the people and all the bus tours actually start from this city. The second city is the Kenmare, which is the second largest city. The third, I think so, it's Killarney, which is in the top one. Okay, and then this red route is basically the Ring of Kerry. There is this Valentia Island, which is optional. Usually the buses don't go there, but if you are going on car by yourself, I would recommend. This is a nice a kind of an island as well, because it's connected from the two sides. Here it's connected with the bridge, and here you need to take a ferry which takes your car through the sea to connect back to the main Ring of Kerry. Okay, and as it's a Ring of Kerry is a major drive, it's 3 to 4 hour drive. So the major three cities in the Ring of Kerry would be Killarney, Kenmare, and Killorglin. And the major viewpoints, because this would be the main important that if you're going to Ring of Kerry, where to do the stops. The major stops I've just mentioned. Other than that, if you like somewhere, you can stop yourself. The major viewpoints are Ladies View, Ross Castle, and Torque Waterfall. All these three viewpoints are quite near to the major city, Killarney. Okay, then these two are a bit far. The Skilling's viewpoint or Skilling Michael, also called, and Valentia Island. So I can show you on the map as well in just in a moment. And the major beaches, the two major beaches which I like over there are the Glenbeigh Beach and the Waterville Beach. So the beaches, let's start with the beach. So this is the Glenbeigh city, and here is the beach. This is the best beach I found, and the other one is the Waterville, which is at the bottom, if you can see my mouse. And the major cities, this is Killarney, this is Kenmare, at the lower end, and the top is the Cleargreen. And the major viewpoints, as I said, so the Ross Castle is towards the east, it's not connecting to the towards the sea, and then the ladies viewpoint you see, and the Torque waterfall actually is quite near to the Ross Castle. Okay, you need to take a drive or in a bus. Usually they stop over there. It's very nice waterfall, and I'll show you some of the snaps as well. So if we go to the next slide, so this is the view which you get from Ladies Viewpoint. There is a nice restaurant and a shop over there, and it's quite nice view. You should, if you're going there, you should have a ice cream or a tea or coffee over there. It's a nice view over there. This is the Ross Castle, okay, and there is also a boat trip which takes you around this lake, and it's also quite nice trip, 30 minutes boat trip, and I would recommend if you're going there, you should take the boat trip along with that. And this is the Torque waterfall. As I said, it's quite nice as well, so it's a must stop if you're going to the Ring of Kerry. Then comes the Skilling Michael. Okay, this is towards the west side of the Ring of Kerry. You won't be here when you are going there, but this is the view if the weather is clear, and you can see this Scaling Michael, okay, from there. And the main important, the famous part of the Scaling Michael is that it has came in some of the Star Wars movies as well, in two of the parts, The Last Jedi and The Force Awakening, if you have watched these. So these both clips are from this Scaling Michael. So now going to the third one, the third main tourist attraction in Dublin, in Ireland, sorry, would be the Dublin city itself, which is the main capital city of Republic of Ireland and the biggest city in Ireland as a whole, because you know that northern part there is Northern Ireland, which is a part of UK, and the Republic of Ireland. So Dublin city would be the third main attraction as per my recommendation. Some of the snaps to show you what Dublin city has to offer. So it has got nice structure buildings, as you can see on the top left, nice bridge and walking street at the bottom, some nice areas, and there is quite famous Temple Bar, which is quite old bar over there, and quite nice shopping areas in the Dublin city has to offer. So what other things are there? So top three museums in Dublin city. There are lots of museums, but the main three museum, the top one would be Natural History Museum. Natural History Museum is good for kids as well because they have got lots of stuffed animals over there, all the types of animals under one roof. You can see the real life animals who died and they have stuffed them, so it's a nice place to go, and it's main in the city center itself. And then there is the National Museum of Ireland Archaeology. So if you are into archaeology, you want to, even they have got two mummies as well. And if you want to see the old Stone Age people, dishes, what the kind of dishes they used to use, or even some Viking stuff, their armory, their boats. And then this is the place you need to go. Some old jewelry as well they have kept. And then for the people who are into arts and like the sculptures and the drawings, because I'm not an art people, so drawings may be a rude word, but if you are into that, then you need to go to National Gallery of Ireland. And all three museums are all together in the same location, in the same place, in the city center. The other attraction in Dublin would be Phoenix Park, which is, I think, so one of the largest park in city, largest park in Europe. The next one would be Dublin Zoo, which is also within the Phoenix Park, and the third one would be Trinity College. It's also quite famous due to Book of Kells as well, and it's quite famous college, has came into lots of movies, has been made over there as well. And the last main attraction I would say would be Guinness Storehouse. The Guinness beer is quite famous all around, and so there is a tour as well. So if you are there, this would be the main four attraction. And the shopping street over there in within the city center, there are lots of shopping malls in this Dublin city. I'm not talking about the shopping malls. Some of them are on these streets as well, but the main shopping street would be Grafton Street and the Henry Street. I'll show you just a map, and this is a quick map of Dublin city center itself. So the yellow part, actually you see the yellow highlighted one, they are the main city center walking streets where you can walk around and find yourself. So you can see that the center one, the blue line, is basically the River Liffey, which divides the part of Dublin to the north part and the south part. So in the south part, basically you see the Trinity College, quite big, easily seeable, and just at the bottom right end of the Trinity College are the three museums which I showed you, which I discussed, and then we have the Temple Bar mentioned on the map as well. And if you and the Grafton Street is there as well near the Trinity College, and the Henry Street, other shopping street, is basically in the north side of the Dublin. And this Guinness storehouse is on the left side. Although by walk it would be a bit far from the city center, usually people take a bus, but you can still walk there, it's not that far. And Phoenix Park as well, on the left top corner of the map you see the Phoenix Park and the Dublin Zoo. You can still walk there, it's up to you. If you find a good weather, you can still walk there, it's not that far. And the fourth attraction of Ireland, recommended place out of the five top, in the top five, would be the Giant Causeway. It will not be in the Republic of Ireland. It's in a part of the Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland means that if you are not European and you cannot travel freely, basically you need a visa, UK visa, in order to go to the Northern Ireland part to see the Giant Causeway. Otherwise, if you have just got the visa for Republic of Ireland, unfortunately, you can't go there. There are no border checks so far, but still, if you got caught, you can be in the trouble. So it's a part of Northern Ireland, but as an island as a whole, this would be the fourth main attraction in Ireland. So this is what the Giant Causeway is. There are lots of stories about behind this. These are basically hexagon stones which have been created through nature. They are not man-made. They are due to some chemical thing or some. There are lots of stories they have made that there used to be giants used to live there and they made the stones like that. But I think so there was a volcano or something, and due to that, this hexagon rocks were created, as you can see in this picture. So they are quite exceptional and worthy to go there, because it's quite interesting to go and see these rocks over there. And just to give you as well, I've put the snap of the a famous Indian movie of Dilwale, where a song was picturized on the Giant Causeway as well, as you can see at the bottom right side. So the last among the top five attraction is again in the Northern Ireland, and in the capital of the Northern Ireland, which is the Belfast, and which is the second largest city in Ireland as a whole, Ireland Republic of Ireland, including the Northern Ireland. So in Belfast, there is this Titanic Museum. Titanic, I think so everyone knows the famous ship which sank, and this was not the last stop, although the Belfast was not the last stop, but it was the last major stop where the Titanic ship left. And I think so the Titanic ship was made at here at this port as well, if I'm not wrong. So this is a Titanic Museum. The building is quite impressive, and here is the location of Titanic. Titanic, you can see it's actually in the Belfast city if you are there. So it is in the location, and the Belfast is basically in the north of the Dublin city. So that would be all the top five attraction from my side. If you like the video, do share and like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any comments or you think that these top five don't coincide with your top five places in Ireland, please do let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Bye bye.